अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Salutations are due to the teacher who led me to my home and who deserves to be regarded as the source of all that is movable and immovable, and those form is the entire universe. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Charunamardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Bandem Jagadgurum. Son of Vasudeva, Divine Lord, the killer of Kamsa, and Charuna, the cause of supreme happiness of Mother Devaki, we bow to Krishna, the Guru of universe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this new episode, uh, which is entitled The Essence of Bhagavad Gita in Management. In my previous episode, I was talking some of the dimensions of emotional intelligence which are related to Bhagavad Gita. And again, this is the continuation of my previous episode. In this episode, I will be focusing more on empathy and organizational awareness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, um, um, first of all, what I would like to say is uh, about the empathy. Empathy is the ability to put oneself into another's shoes, is a sign of humanity, according to um, Io, Ionindu and Constant Kaki 2008. According to Daniel Goleman, who is the author of the famous book Emotional Intelligence, he says people with the empathy competency have a keen understanding of feelings, needs, and concern of others. An empathetic person is able to read emotional currents by observing non-verbal indicators like facial expression and voice tones. Self awareness is a prerequisite for empathy since it allows us to comprehend the worries and sentiments of others when we are conscious of our own. Still, 1997 argues that in a workforce that is becoming more and more diverse, empathy competence enables us to read people correctly and refrain from stereotyping, which can impair performance by making the stereotype people anxious. As far as the Bhagavad Gita is concerned, Krishna demonstrates compassion for Arjuna in the Gita when Arjuna feels overburdened and perplexed by his warrior responsibilities. Krishna listens to Arjuna carefully and assists him in finding his own strength and purpose rather than ignoring his worries or giving him instruction. By using the yogi as an example in chapter 6, verse 32, Bhagavan Sri Krishna helped Arjuna see that the ultimate yogi is one who views everyone as one, using himself as an analogy, um, and who shares everyone's joys and sorrows equally. That is a fitting illustration of empathy. Atmau paminya sarvatra samam pasyati yorjuna sukham va yedi va dukham sayogi paramomata. chapter 6, verse 32. I personally believe that empathy is strength inherent in spirituality. Sri Krishna persuaded, persuaded Arjuna to turn himself in. The Gita, chapter 12, verse 13, uh, is interpreted as follows by Swami Ranganathananda. I will show you the book. This is the book written by uh, Swami Ranganathananda. Um, and there are three volumes actually, um, volume 1, 2, and 3 volumes. These are beautiful, sorry for disturbance, 3 books, beautifully, written, and I recommend my viewers to um, have reference from these books. Anyway, my what I was talking was the interpretation that I'm going to give you is based on these books. Okay. uh, Ranganathan, his book Universal Message of the Bhagavad Gita, he says, I quote, he or she who hates no creature and is friendly and compassionate towards all, who is free from the feelings of I and mine, ever minded in pain and pleasure, forbearing. Swamiji goes on to say in his commentary that Bhagwan was implying that Arjuna should not have the mantra, the mantra uh, of it is mine, implying that one ought to be ego free. Swamiji goes on to remark the ego is not there. It has become a gentle ego, the ripe ego, the devotee's ego, and the servant ego. That is how the ego is changing. We also find Sri Ramakrishna to be quite empathetic. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Das Ami, meaning servant I, and Bhakti Ami, devotee I, according to Swami Ranganathanji, volume 3, page number 19, the book, just I showed you. In this regard, Swami Ranganathananda interprets the following. He or she will not become excited over little things, become angry with people, um, punish, etc. Uh, right now, we are working on some inward values, thus, there will be a significant change in some of our exterior acts. In chapter 12, verse 17, Bhagavad Gita states, he who neither rejoices nor hates, not grieves nor desires, and who renounces both good and evil actions and full of devotion is dear to me. That's according to Sarala Gita. The Gita, I think that Gita also I do have this one, Sarala Gita, published by Gita Press, uh, page number 189. That's briefly about the empathy. Now let's talk about the organizational awareness. In a book, Timeless Leadership, Devasis Chatterjee states that self-awareness is the first step on the awareness path. Krishna guides Arjuna in this expedition through the self created shadows of doubt, despair, and uncertainty. Krishna is the light of knowledge that guides Arjuna. Krishna, a timeless leader, emphasizes the importance of spirit over matter in both personal and organizational life. Team spirit, a shared life force, transcends individual team members' physical mental complex. Krishna reveals the secret of excellence to Arjuna, urging him to find the essential life giving spirit in mundane nature. In a poetic rapture, Krishna describes Arjuna as the taste of water, light, um, manliness, fragrance, brilliance, sterility, eternal seed, splendor, and wisdom. This journey leads Arjuna from the mundane body mind senses complex to the essence of life. Krishna frees Arjuna from self created ignorance and presents a vision of life beyond the ordinary, leading him um, from darkness to light. This journey of I am leads Arjuna from darkness to light. That's according to Chatterjee 2012. Tani sarvani sam yamya yukta asita matpara vasehi yasyandri yani tasya pragya pratishtita. This is now chapter 2, verse 61 in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna suggests Arjuna that a man of stable intelligence is one who focuses on his consciousness upon Bhagwan and thereby restrains his senses. Sarala Gita uh, 2023, published by Gita Press, states, therefore, having controlled all the senses and concentrating his mind, he should sit for meditation, devoting himself, heart, and soul to me. Me means Sri Krishna. For he whose senses are under his control is known to have a stable mind. Page number 46. However, the restrained sadhaka achieves mental tranquility while releasing the different sense objects through his control and on control, let's say, his senses. Okay, chapter 2, verse 64. Now, let me give you briefly in conclusion the management lessons. What are the management lessons we learn from, you know, this particular chapter? Number one is be a mentor like Sri Krishna. Managers ought to provide appropriate counseling to employees who are facing difficulties. Counseling that is persuasive is necessary to keep employees focused on achieving their goals. Their goals means organizational goals. A leader, therefore, should listen to their colleagues' concern and provide appropriate guidance without being overly reacting. Meaning, you should not be overreactive. Manager should not be overreactive. He or she should listen the proper concern of their colleagues. Second, control your emotions to be empathetic. Managers need to have steady minds. The Bhagavad Gita teaches empathy, which he or she can apply, the managers can apply. A stable of mind is the quality of the sage who is unaffected by misfortunes, whose desire for pleasure has completely vanished, and who is devoid of patience, fear, and anger. The last one is be compassionate. Compassion is a fundamental ethical precept for corporate conduct according to Bhagavad Gita. Business executives need to make judgments that consider the well being of all stakeholders and show empathy and compassion for them. With this, let me conclude this episode. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Santi Santi Santi.